Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading an Arlecchino Listener by me. So let's get into it. The streets of Fontaine are always busy. The splashing of fountains, the rush of footsteps and cobblestones, the calls of merchants and gossiping neighbors. All of it blends into a familiar hum. But on that day, something just feels different. You had snuck away from home. Not far, but just far enough to breathe, to escape the chores and lectures. You carried a wooden toy boat, tucked under your arm, intending to set it sailing on the shallow canal near the edge of the city. And that's when you saw her. She stands at the canal first, staring at the water as if it may speak to her. She seemed about your age, white hair with dark strands, clothes plain but not ragged. Her expression is serious, too serious for a child, like she is listening to something that no one else can hear. You stop a few paces away, the toy boat squeaking in your grip. She notices you, her gaze sharp, and for a second, you think she'll tell you to go away. But instead, she tilts her head slightly, curious. "What's that?" she asks, her voice soft but steady. You show her the toy boat, suddenly shy. "It's mine. I was going to see if it floats." Something flickers in her eyes. Interest, maybe even longing. "Can I see?" You hesitate, then nod, kneeling, and gently set the boat down. The little vessel wobbles, but it steadies and begins to drift. You smile without meaning to, and she kneels beside you, watching intently. "It works," she says simply, and you glance at her, then back at the boat. "Do you want to try?" For a moment, you think she'll refuse. Her shoulders stiffen, as if she's not used to being offered such things. And carefully, she reaches out, guiding the boat back to the edge and pushing it forward again. Her movements are deliberate, careful, like she's afraid of breaking it. She doesn't smile, not fully, but her eyes soften, and that's enough. You sit there together for a while, taking turns, playing with the boat, watching it bob across the water. And eventually you ask, "What's your name?" She hesitates, then says, "Parawer." She whispers, and you nod, sharing your name as well. Her gaze lingers on you for a little bit, before she turns back to the boat. When the sun begins to fade away, you hear your mother calling in the distance, and you jump up, grabbing the boat, brushing dust from your knees. "I have to go," you say reluctantly, and Parawer stands as well, brushing her hands against her pants. "Go then." But before you turn to leave, you hold out the toy boat for her. "Here, you can keep it." Her eyes widen, startled. "What? Why?" "Because you liked it. And maybe if I come back, he'll still have it, and we can play again. You say, your cheeks warm. She looks at the boat, then at you. For a moment, you think she'll push it back into your hands, or she'll refuse, or maybe she wouldn't want to meet you again. She didn't seem too social, but deep inside, you'd hope that she'd at least enjoy it. Enjoy spending time with you. But, against all of your doubts, and all of your expectations, she takes it, holding it against her chest, something unreadable flashing in her eyes. Gratitude, confusion, maybe even something fragile, so different from the persona that you've seen. That distant coldness that shouldn't even be on any child's face. I'll keep it, she says quietly, and you grin. And I'll come back here, I promise. And you run off, heart pounding, your mother's scolding waiting for you. But you truly don't care. Because for the first time, you've met someone who feels different. And though you keep coming in the next few days, and every few weeks, you don't see her again, nor the toy boat. And years from now, when you stand across from Arlecchino, the nave of the Fatui, the harbinger, you'll remember that little girl, Paraware, the one you met by the canal, holding your toy boat like it was the most precious gift in the world. You don't know where it may be now. You hope she'll still have it. But when you first saw her, your heart, with that endless weight, you knew it was over. And you knew that there was more to your story than just this toy boat, than just your childhood. And no matter how much she changes, there is this part of you, a part that only the other shall know, one that only you have seen.